Hello, hello, it's Simone. I'm back with another Journal with Me process video. I am journaling about my planner struggles today. If you don't know about them, there is a whole video where I talk about it. I will link it in the description box below. And I am using this Ellie Studio stamp set throughout March to add headlines and stuff like that. And now I'm just looking through all of the journaling cards that I have. I have Day in the Life cards from the Coco Daisy kit, Day in the Life kit. Then I have some Feed Your Craft and Brandy Kincaid journaling cards, some Citrus Twist cards, and some from a cut apart sheet from the new Schmel line. And that flowery journaling card just grabbed my attention because I knew what was going to be journaled about in the next spread, and so I thought, well, I'll just put it out there so I won't forget. I might be able to use it in the next spread. And I am going to gather my stuff. I need scissors and glue, and I maybe want to use the washi tape. And I'm still not sure what I'm going to do, so I am going through all of my 4x6 journaling cards and the dashboards from the February kit and cut aparts. I really love that bold pink one. I would really like to use it somewhere. Then I decide, oh no, I'm just going back to this pattern paper. It's an exclusive that comes in the planner kit, and just cut off a small strip to start the page. So this is where I guess I am going to anchor my title underneath. It's just, to me it felt like it was floating, and now it has an edge. I wanted to spell "the struggle is real," but I thought, oh no, if I'm going to stamp all of the words with these huge stamps, that's a little bit too much. And also the and is are not really that important, so using the sticker sheet would be, the alphabet stickers would be really much nicer. It would be more interesting to look at as well. So now it looks really good, and I'm starting to stamp, and I often place the whole word on the acrylic block when I stamp, but I'm really bad at stamping most of the time, maybe because I'm not really following all the rules, because I just want to get it done. But with these stamps, because they are so not very linear, it's much better to stamp out each of the letters by itself, so you can get the spacing of the letters right and snuggle them much better. So now I just sped this up a little bit because it's very tedious to watch me stamp the whole title out. What is your favorite stamp pad for or ink pad for stamping in your Coco Daisy insert? I'm really curious to know. I have heard numerous times that StazOn inks actually destroy the polymer stamps, so I'm looking for an alternative, but it's really nice. It doesn't really bleed through the page, and it's so easy to stamp on photos with it, so I usually grab the StazOn when I stamp in my DaisyDori, just because it's so easy to use. But please tell me what you are using. So now I'm matting my photo before I finish the title. That's because I want to see where the placement of the photos is going, and then I can place the title correctly, especially the reel. I want to nestle it underneath the top photo, so and what am I looking now? I'm going to put it down, glue it down, and then I want a mat behind the other photo as well, but I'm not really I really don't like the pink or reds behind that, and because I have used so much of the pink on the page already. So I'm looking for a darker frame matte for this photo. I'm going through the paper pad from the Little by Little collection by Chamel because I know I have a really dark blue or navy paper, this one, and there must be some scraps left over, but I can't find them, so I'm looking for them right now, and here they are. So it's big enough to matte the photo on that scrap paper, so I'm going to do that now. And I showed you before, when I glue that photo down, I am creating some kind of weird space up on the top right corner, and I will need to think about something later on. So now I'm looking if the reel fits there, and it would be really great if I do not have to put it onto the paper fold. So I'm starting with the R, and I'm just putting the string away to the side so that I can get closer to the edge because it's quite tight. So I'm snuggling the letters together, and in the end I have a little bit too much space between the photo and the reel, and I think about adding an exclamation mark, but that's too yeah, the space is too small for the exclamation mark, but it's long, so I saw that there was something off a little, but I decided not to worry about it. Who really cares? So I have the idea of placing the great idea down in the bottom, but I don't really know where it's going to be. And so I decide, oh, well, I am just going to start journaling so that I can see how much I'm actually going to write. And this is a very journal heavy page. You will find out pretty soon. Yes, I almost filled the whole page. And now, before I'm going to go down too deep, I will stop journaling and hold my thought there, and then I will start gluing things down. And this is actually what I decided to do. I decided to place the great idea next to the photo and put the photo down in the bottom of the page. And then I think about matting this photo, but no, I don't. Do I put it there? Yes, I do. Oh, I thought I didn't mat it. So I again matted it with the dark blue scrap paper, and then I'm just folding this piece of, it's the top part of a journaling card, and going to place it so that a little bit apart so that it won't bulk up the journal too much. But yeah, I tried to do it really very elaborate, but it didn't really work out, so I had to remove it again and put it back down. So now I'm gluing down the other part, and there's a small gap so that I can easily fold the page and close the journal. Yeah, so now I'm going to put down the photo, and then I am going to trim off the edges, and I'm going to finish my journaling. I was thinking about repeating that line from the top, but it just didn't work. It would have covered part of the saying there, and I didn't really want to cover that up. Yeah, so now I'm finished almost. I only need to finish my journaling, and yes, if you noticed, I decided to use this page as a whole spread and not divide it into two columns, which I could have done as well, but I just liked the lines go all the way across the page, and it's the middle of the journal, and yeah, it just looked nicer if I took it as a whole page to fill. So that's what I did, and I will when I do my flip through, you will see that I did that on several pages in this journal, which I actually like. I like mixing it up. I like not limiting myself. So yes, I'm done. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all of your lovely comments. I love them all and I read them all and I try to reply to them all. Here I am stamping the dates and the top empty space there, so it's going to be full then. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing and liking this video. I will see you next week with another journaling video, hopefully in my March journal. If not, I will see you with another February journal video. Bye!